Welcome to the Weather Centre, everyone, for an update of your Tuesday evening's weather conditions. And let's start off with a satellite loop, and we see that it's been a busy day in the Weather Centre with all this weather taking place. Lots of cloud cover across the eastern parts. It's been a rainy day in Gauteng, and that kept things quite cool over the province and the surrounding areas, while some intense thunder showers have been developing over the western interior. It was a warmer day over this area, and here we can see these very intense thunder showers over parts of the northern and eastern Cape, as well as the western Free State. And we're going to continue seeing more of those strong thunderstorms into this evening. Now, for the rest of tonight, things remaining cloudy and wet on the Highveld. Over the western parts, thunderstorm activity continuing to develop, perhaps even into parts of the Western Cape. And along that eastern escarpment, light rain or drizzle will be developing overnight. For tomorrow, we're still expecting showers in the Lowveld and rain along the mountainous areas further inland. Otherwise, wet weather continuing for much of South Africa, very wet into the central parts, widespread thunder showers on your Wednesday. And a cold front will be approaching the western coastline, bringing in some rainfall into that area as well. A high probability into Cape Town for your Wednesday as well. Widespread thunder showers this evening expected for much of the Northern Cape, parts of the Northwest and the Free State, including Bloemfontein. Scattered thunderstorms over a broad area of South Africa, and we're also expecting a very high likelihood for rainfall to continue over parts of Mpumalanga and northern KwaZulu-Natal. Isolated thunder showers for Sutherland and down towards the Garden Route coastline, as well as some parts of the east coast, including for Durban. Now, our rainfall accumulation for the next 36-hour period shows some intense rainfall expected over the central parts of the country, including the northwest, the Free State, as well as the eastern Cape interior and perhaps even southern Gauteng. There we can see the rainfall moving in along the western coastline with that cold front, and also a very good chance of rain tomorrow along the south coast, including around George. Now, the South African Weather Service has issued 2 alerts for tonight. The first is for the likelihood of severe thunderstorms continuing this evening over parts of the eastern Cape interior, and the second is a watch for the possibility of heavy rainfall taking place across most of the Highveld overnight. Let's move ahead now to your minimum temperatures, and it's going to be a mild to warm evening across South Africa. Moisture helping to keep the temperatures quite high across these areas. Uppington down to 21 degrees overnight and a low of 20 for Richards Bay. Tomorrow afternoon will be quite mild across the central, southern and western parts of South Africa. Many areas remaining below 20 degrees during the course of Wednesday. Limpopo, on the other hand, will be warm once again, and it will be a warm day as well along the eastern coastline, where Durban gets to 26. Thursday brings further rain into Cape Town as well as much of the coastline of the country. Thunder showers persisting in Gauteng. Johannesburg gets to 25. And on Friday, we'll see further thunderstorm activity up in the far northern parts of the country, and more rain expected for Cape Town as well as George, with temperatures in the lower 20s.